Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. I just did a video earlier this morning on this and helping someone figure out how to get this to fill because it had some leak, but it's got some bad spots. My suggestion, and I think she's already figured this out, I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. Because this is a symmetrical item, we can cut it in half. I'm going to draw a 2-point line, holding down the control button so it's perpendicular and hit P. Doesn't really matter what side you delete, but I'm going to delete half of it. Now we can go through and look at all the spots, and like there's maybe a bad spot there. If we click, and really what we can do is delete the outer line and just work on the inner line. One line at a time, because that way it'll be equal. So we're going to look, and like there's 3 nodes right there. I'm going to delete the outer 2 nodes, and I'm going to delete that node and see what happens. It looks pretty good. And I'm actually maybe going to make a third video because you can actually find this sign on the internet. But the least amount of nodes you have, the better you're going to be off, or have something to start with. Like this, you do not need these inner nodes. Okay, we're going to click on these other nodes on the outside of those nodes. Possibly you don't even need that node. And you could configure it and make a little bit of curve. We'll look at this. Every node you're going to have will quite possibly change everything. So now what we're going to do is we're going to Control D and make a duplicate of it. And while holding down the control button, you get that 2-pointed arrow. And she actually did this, and that's where it caused her leak, but she must have done something a little wrong. We're going to test this to see if it'll leak. And it doesn't leak. I don't like the way the point looks. So let me back up here to where we only have one. And let's move this node a little further down and give a little bit more of a curve. Now we can Control D and make a duplicate, get that 2-sided arrow and do that, get rid of our line. I'm going to go ahead and draw a rectangle. I don't think it's going to leak, but I always do. My nudge factor is set on 6 inches, so I can nudge, and what that does, it makes sure everything is sealed up. Whoop. That's what happens when you still have the Smart Fill tool. Now I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to go to Object and group those 2 things together so they'll be able to contour. Now I actually took away her drawing, but it was 0.16 of a contour on the outside. So we're going to select that, go to Effects and Contour, and we're going to contour 0.16, and I measured it with the Parallel Dimension tool, and I'm going to contour it, and look at that. Now, I'm pretty sure she wants it in 2 different colors. I'm going to use green, and then put blue in the middle, just to, I don't know what color she's going to want. But this way it's symmetrical, and it's pretty perfect. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.